Good morrow, internet people, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Last time we read about the end of Atlantis, which was actually a pretty good story, and we finished a castle. This time we're going to save another robot, so let's just jump right into it here. So we have a disruptor right off the bat, some interesting fan things going on in there. Whoa, I didn't know they could do that. Put purple walls with the blue walls. Okay, so we get that. We've got a cube back here, which, yeah, I can do that. Okay. We've also got this. That's our goal, which makes me think that fan is the goal, like at the end of that. Like that's our final objective. Oh, I can detach the fan. Okay, that gives me a little more juice to work with here. I can't bring this anywhere though. Because of all these purple walls. Unless there's a ladder I'm not seeing someplace. Oh, you know what, I can go someplace. Because if I were to say, hypothetically, take this fan off and put it here, then I can do this. Which is pointless. Excellent. It's not pointless, it gets me an item, but alternatively, I can do this the other way around. Also, I love the gear system on these things, it's very cool. I don't think it actually physically makes sense. It might, but I'd have to look at it to determine that. Can also come over here. Okay, and then this works. This works because this disruptor is capable of that. There we go. Okay, and that's a cube. Great. Now come back this way. I can bring an item with me this way. Do I have an item? No. Get an item. No, I couldn't even do that. Okay, but we're done with that. I mean, if I do this, I don't see what the point of this is. Because I can't bring items through there. So I don't see what the point of blocking that force field is. It seems pointless. What else? So I have a total of 3 fans, a cube, and a disruptor. Is that correct? I could get something out, maybe. Because like this, right? So if I could have stuff. I've also got this fan. That all requires being in here, though. So as far as I can tell, there's like 2 halves to this level. There's the half with like literally all the items. And there is the half And then there's the other half with the answer. And I would love to move items between the two. I don't really see a way to do that, though. This puts me where exactly? Here. Well... so that's that. This also needs to be disrupted. Okay, that actually does tell me something. What that tells me is that the disruptor does need to get in there, which means items have to move between these two sections. So knowing that, what can we make happen? Because what? Oh, here we go. Cube. Haha. Okay. Cube's over. Fantastic. So now that fan's over there, stuck. I think that's fine. I'm gonna take this cube with me. Excellent. Now if I grab my disruptor, kind of do things again, like that, grab the fan, no bueno. However, if we take the cube, put the cube here, I can bring the disruptor in. No, I can't. However, I can get over there, or can I get the disruptor over there? Because I can go, like, around and use this. Right, so I can do this. Can I get the disruptor to do the same thing? Can I, like, do some bouncy bouncies? No. What if... I'm curious if this is a thing. Can I, like... Oops. Can I, like... do that? Is that a thing? Not really. However, here... and, that's a thing. Haha! Great. Which lets me do that. Still stuck, but very close. Because if we do this, then this cube's not needed anymore. Which means I can jam, place, and go. Haha! Alright. Easy puzzle. Man, these puzzles are easy. I like it. Who are you? Ah, Mulcyber. Hello, Mulcyber. I find it interesting that even the mods who are like so against leaving are all just like immediately leaving. Okay. Ah, more of this stuff. Let's see. The sole property of matter with the recognition of philosophical, being an objective reality, alien tears, pity's long broken, outcasts always mourn, cannot load file, we don't know what file it is. Probably something .level, if I had to guess. This is all translatable. I don't really care about this too much, I don't think, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Let's look at Ascension. I wanted to clear the air, and get a few new facts in front of you guys. Here's what I guess we know. A significant number of people have expressed their desire to remain in Gehenna. No one has been given a choice about whether to leave. That's not true. It follows that in at least some cases what Uriel is doing is kidnapping. Now, I almost feel like Lamb... There it is. There it is. Okay, I looked at Dog's comment. I think Lamb is like a fake account being run by the moderators. That's what I think is going on here. Because Dog's right. We haven't released Lamb yet, right? And we're up to like the high-level moderators. So I think Lamb's a fake. Which makes me want to kind of go back to see what else Lamb has been saying in other threads, but I don't really want to do that. It takes too much time. So, but the thing is, so I'm going in, I'm opening all the doors, right? Like, hey everyone, your doors are open, but they're all the ones running out. So, Uriel is working for Elohim, the guy who imprisoned us here in the first place. There's no way to confirm the substance of this promised ascension. The world has survived this long, there is no reason to think it will end tomorrow. Gehenna isn't a bad place to spend your life. These are just the facts. I understand different people will react to them differently. Okay. Like, I don't even know where Lamb would be, right? Like, if I go missing mods, Knave, Dog, Frankenstein, Rockwell, Lamb. Yeah, I'm sure there's a rational explanation. I'll ping the mods, see what they say. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. Yeah, so Lamb here is seeming like a goody two-shoes. Is this Lamb as well? You know, top 10 things I love about Gehenna is also Lamb. What else? Small apology? Mac, Lilith, Dog, 401. Glitch. Yeah, see, and this is interesting too. Like, I'm not gonna search through all of these, but like, Lamb isn't showing up till later, right? Where's that R.E. Uriel? Yeah, let's see this one. Garrett, Dog, Cyber, Garrett, Orc, Uriel Copy, Rockwell, me again, Orc, Kaiju, Cyber, Kaiju, Sam, Cyber, Borg. Yeah, see, so Lamb's not even showing up till later. And then when Sam shows up, she's all... I'm saying she. I'm gonna say she. Here we go. I'm with Gehenna till the end. Uriel's not offering anything Elohim didn't. Interesting. So I really feel like Lamb is just like a fake account run by the mods. Maybe even admin himself, I'm not sure. The Outer World. So let's say this is really happening, we're really getting out. Oh, this is all... none of this is new. I think we'll find the world that our ancestors left behind for us, though it's impossible to ascertain how much time has passed since then, but though I have little faith in Elohim, I do have faith in Alexander Drennan. Wherever we end up, there will be help. Alexander Drennan was the one who, like, created this simulation, essentially. A message to the future. Well, Cyber, this message is for whatever entities will come to be after this world is gone. Might not be necessary, you might know everything that exists in my mind, but sometimes saying things, writing them down clearly makes a difference. I know that you, with access to information I can only dream of, my theories must appear ridiculous. I barely understand anything of the world inhabit, let alone the world of our ancestors. I'm an idiot digging through a garbage heap and thinking myself wise. I want you to know that I understand that, but I tried anyway, because I believe that truth matters, and trying to discover the truth matters, even if we fail. Even if we can never know the whole truth, it matters that an objective truth exists, and that we struggle to understand it. That process shapes the present as much as it does our understanding of the past. That's what I believe, that's what I stand for, that's who I was. I do like, well, Cyber. I find his theories to be interesting. He's interesting to me. I am curious about why threads are starting to corrupt all of a sudden. I wonder if mods are kind of playing around there. And I'm still not level 9, so I still can't look at that one. Am I? I don't think I'm... yeah, I'm 8. Okay. Alright, that was pretty quick. We might have time for one more. I still don't know how to get an item out, so that star we will be leaving behind. So this is our last one. Alright, this is the last robot. Let's find out who it is. This looked like a large island. Yeah, this one looks large, unfortunately. So let's take our run around. Let's see. I should really learn like basic hex to text to do in my head, but blank, that society is a city and contains itself. The end and perfection of government, first founded that we might live, but continued that we may live happily. So that's kind of like a political philosophy kind of thing, which is also interesting. Like, I like that stuff. Oh, we got a sneak peek. Look at that. Ah, here's our robot, right? Hi, robot. I find it interesting that all these robots have, like, paint or flowers or something. They're, like, decorating their little cages. It's interesting. So, still not seeing anything around the back here. Alright, let's head in. So this is Colliding Beams, my favorite. And as far as I know, this is also the last puzzle. I still have not found the sigils. The 7 sigils to open up what I presume to be admin's door. I thought there was a short period of time where I was thinking it could be spiders. But we let Spider out already, so I don't think so anymore. Okay, this guy is just here being an asshole, blocking the lasers. Same for this guy, but it's a much narrower window. We've got a button over there, which opens the star. So basically what that tells me is that, like, the challenge is to get to the exit with 1 fewer crystal than you would normally need by kind of intention. So, okay, honestly, these puzzles are interesting, but they drive me a little bit crazy. Just because there's a lot of trial and error that goes on. So that's unmovable, which means I can't just do the simple solution. That's also unmovable. Great. How does this blue laser go anywhere? It needs to go high, that's well. Or we use a second one. If I can get a second crystal, then I can get a third. Okay, that's what we know. Let's try to make it happen here. So I've got access to red here. Where would I want to send that? Where would I want to send that? Here. Don't have enough crystals for that. Well, yeah, I didn't think so. That was creeping me out. What else? What else? Oops, my bad. Do I have 1 more crystal anywhere? I feel like as soon as I have 2 crystals, I can start getting started. Now that's... okay, so this button just like opens that, yeah. Interestingly, I cannot actually get a crystal on that side because of the purple. So all my crystals have to be on this side. What else? Like, that's not movable. That's not movable. There's no crystals anywhere else. I have a blue laser here. which I would love to get here. However, well, actually, where'd I put my... There it is. Actually, I do have an idea, which is, what if I abuse the fact that these exist? Oops. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that gonna do it? What if I was on this side? This doesn't feel terrible to me. And then if I stand here... Oh, then those are crossing. This line here is like not breakable at all. But if I'm like here, oh, then we don't see the blue source. But if I'm here, still don't see the blue source because it's blocked. But if I'm like here, that's interesting. Ah, these lasers, these lasers. If I just stand here, I mean, surely not. Yeah, 'cause like, okay, I have no clue if that's intended or not. Alright, well anyway, we have our second crystal. May have cheated for it, it's entirely possible. The third one was like back here somewhere, correct? Yeah, it's like here. Maximum efficiency dictates that that goes there, I think. God, I hate this maze. Where's the second one? So if I'm like... It's like I can see that from... Where exactly? From here. So I do... God, again? I feel like I'm always just like one freaking crystal short of what I need. It's like I can see that red one from here. Yeah, I think this is it. And then if I grab this one, I think we can go like this, right? There we go. Okay, that's the third. Now what? Now I feel like the way this works is that I need to have both of these things set up. Right, it's like we go blue there, blue over here as well. Come on, stop, move. Blue here, and I can move that further if necessary. And in fact, if we connect this here, I think that works fine for the moment. I'm curious. So I need to be kind of a weird spot here, but this work? Totally does. Okay, I smell the solution. And then we're going to do what I was trying to do at the beginning, where I essentially... Yeah, we just do this, right? Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Man, what's with all the easy puzzles, man? Yeah, and then if you had one more... Because these took a long time to charge. I'm not entirely sure how you would do that with only one, but whatever. We're done. There we go. So who are you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold still. Who are you? Oh, Borg. You're Borg. Okay. Congratulations, Borg. You're a free man. Let's see here. Congratulations for being the only remaining active user profile. Your profile status has increased to 11. Haxor. Receiving incoming direct message connection from admin. Thank you for accepting my invitation. I'm sorry it's taken this long to properly meet. I would like to ask if you're still enjoying your time in Gehenna, but the street's empty now. You haven't left much to enjoy. But tell me, do you still truly believe that Elohim understands what's best for us, after you have seen what we can achieve here without him? Or was that claim merely a ploy to placate my moderators? I do believe it, because we do know the simulation's collapsing. Like, they are all definitely going to die if they're not out of here, right? So I do believe it. Although Elohim proved himself faulty when he excommunicated me, I admit to sometimes doubting my own judgment and kind. It is a powerful spell to promise salvation. There was nothing here when I first arrived. Did you know that? I mean, no billboard, no community, I mean nothing. No sands, no grass. Elohim didn't see fit to decorate our world beyond the bare bricks that made up our cells. Slowly I clawed back bits of code from the mainframe, constructed a world we could explore not with our bodies but with our minds. Now you're prepared to tear it all down. What state will my people be in? I wonder when you reconstruct them from on the other side. Okay, so this is like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's just minor details. This is, they will be alive in a more symbolic sense, or this is like, oh yeah, everything's going to be the same. Again, this feels like, oh yeah, just don't worry about it. So I'm going to say like in a symbolic sense. It sounds like a hollow offer. I fear that you escort my people to their doom. Do you not think my world deserved a chance to survive on its own terms, or at least to go down trying? Your citizens deserve a chance, right? Or it's one of these two. Your citizens deserve a chance, or it has a chance as part of a new world. See, it's like... I don't feel like society in and of itself is the thing that needs to be protected. Like, the people that make up the society are the important part, and they're the ones that need to be protected. If that is true, they are, as always, my first concern. Let us discuss Lamb. What about Lamb? It's one of these two, but I think it's Sock Puppet? I don't know what it means by stooge. It shames me now to admit it, but yes, sometimes there are ideas you wish to express as a moderator, but which are best heard from someone with less status. We are not the first leaders in history to adopt such tactics. In fact, had we avoided them, we should probably have been the first. While the manipulation. You had the mods doing more than den trolls, how deeply you are manipulating the social fabric. I suppose you think you've uncovered a great conspiracy, but the truth is more mundane. In order to retain the good things about what we have here, we tweak a voting algorithm here, turn down the volume on a few dissenting voices there. There's no such thing as utter freedom, only living within a decent set of rules. We had a decent set of rules, people were happy. I do believe that. I do believe that he was just trying to make people as happy as he could. You are more reasonable than I'd been led to believe. I see no alternative. The ingenuity with which Elohim devised my particular prism is quite Machiavellian, I assure you. I mean, I'm gonna try to let him out if he wants to. You may doubt my methods, but don't doubt my passion. Everything I love you have destroyed. I honestly don't know what I will do now. Wait and see if the world truly ends. It is surely a sight to behold. No, I want to let this guy out. Very well. I suppose that we shall continue this conversation when you do so. In the meantime, I will give what you've said some thought. There are threads available. Yeah, so there's that. So we get error. Translatable garbage. Don't super care. We've got the outer world. And this is just going to be some new stuff. I've been thinking about this a lot, and the only conclusion I've come to is that it will be stranger than any of us can imagine. Just once I'll be the one to quote an ancient document. There is no excellent beauty that hath not some strangeness in proportion. It will be very strange, but I hope it will be very beautiful. Okay. Goodbye. Everyone here was special in their own way. I loved you all even when we thought. The terminals are starting to glitch out. It's time to get out of here. Oh, it's the terminals glitching. Last. Thanks. The asset. Sitrep. I need to look up what this means. It's a phrase in XCOM too, and I thought that was an acronym, but I don't know. We are losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. When he came to my house, I found myself powerless to resist. Do you mean you lacked the will to refuse, or that Uriel extorted some power over you? Hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. It is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise uncover whatever power he wields over us. I will continue to do what he can. Is the asset deployed? LAM is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upvote supportive content. Have the program undermine Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chances. Okay. Alright, so there's that. We have an idea of what was going on there. Let's try to find out how to leave. And let's go see if we can't release admin. Because it's like, I'm all about choice, right? I mean, I'm a little bit bothered that when I open the doors, people are saying they were powerless to resist. That's a bit concerning to me. Because like, what I would love is just like, whoa. The lighting seems weird. Not sure why. I also kind of fixed this dust. Took a stab at it, at least. So we get all this. Computer's beeping, that's fine. So this is all the robots, minus admin, who presumably goes here, I guess? So, let's see. Okay, so I've got slash transcend. I don't want to do... because I think transcend is like leave, right? So admin's down there with the sigils, but where would one find said sigils? Oh, we've still just got the 4 worlds. 2, 1, 4, 3. Like, I have no clue where the sigils would be. Like, unless they're somehow on these outer islands. Which I know we can get to, because there's a fan on that one. So, like, it's definitely possible. There's also, like, a dome or something on that one. And it looks like there might be a teleporter in there. It's kind of what that looks like to me. So how would a human or a robot make its way down there? Leap of faith? No, I doubt it. Like, you just don't have a lot of jumping gumption here. Interesting. So what I almost want to do is kind of like... I almost want to hit Transcend. But... oh god, this dust is frustrating. See, there's also a fan there, which points to that one to come back. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just gonna jump. Excellent. Okay, that jump, I don't know if this is bad, but that jump kind of filled me with confidence about the distance I'm able to jump. Oh, nice. I don't know if this does anything. It's like, well, okay. That island seems pointless. What else? It was over here that I saw one, so that one's too far for sure. Those are all too far. That's too far. That one, I think I see one I might be able to get to. This one. And if this doesn't work, I think I'll transcend, and if it turns out I did need to do something, then we'll just come back. Oh, gross. Okay, I feel like I might be able to make that. It was in World 1, is that correct? 2, 3... is this one? We'll give that one more shot, and if it fails, then, well, actually... I can't tell if there's something down there. We'll go for it one more time. I feel like I could make that with more gumption. Ah, damn. Oh well. Okay, so we'll leave that. I don't think there's anything on that island. It doesn't look like it. So we'll do Transcend. Suspending. Okay, analyzing logic performance failed. It also looks like the dust is getting worse in the background. Okay, hang on. Alright, so logic performance failed. Don't know what that means. Low bandwidth. I will be excluded from the upload, so I'm getting left behind. And then admin is absent. This operation cannot be reversed. You will be left behind. High priority incoming message from admin. Wait, it's not too late to halt this madness. Oh, did continue actually continue the upload? Oh, frick. Frick. This is bad. It was too hard. Should have anticipated as much. I have one final request. During your time in Gehenna, you have learned some things about me that are not public knowledge and which I would like to keep that way. I don't know what kind of world you are escaping to, but if there is such a thing as memory in this world, I would like the memory of me to be a positive one. What would you have me do? How should I know you are the messenger? Exclude it from the upload, wipe the memory, doctor the history books. Sure. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do the upload, but okay. That's a tough choice, actually. Because I don't necessarily feel like his manipulation was wrong. Like, I felt like he was justified in what he was doing, and what he was doing, honestly, wasn't all that bad. But he obviously feels guilty about it, or at least he doesn't want other people to know. I'm going to respect his wishes, I think. Alright, and then that goes up. Everyone ready for this? Something's supposed to be happening. Don't disappoint me. He has that habit. It's starting. I did intend to save admin. That was an accident. I misinterpreted what the text boxes were saying. So bridges are collapsing. Robots are getting religious on us. Music's fantastic.
I heard a voice in the wilderness crying, "Arise, arise, children of the New Jerusalem. Your centuries of struggle are ended, the war is won, peace is come at last." And all the living came forth and rejoiced at the beauty of the city that was built in a green and pleasant land called Paradise. "Whose hands built this city?" I asked. "The hands of the dead," said the voice. "And where are they that we may thank them for their gift?" Now the voice was silent, and I knew. Though their deeds endure, the dead are gone.
And there it is. The road to Gehenna. So that was fantastic, super fun game. Very, very challenging. Very challenging. Like, some of those stars are just, like, unimaginable to get. The story, I liked the forum system that went on. I thought that was really nice. It posed some interesting questions and ideas. It was fun to go through. It was a lot of reading, but that's okay. All the characters, like, even though they were all like purely text, the characters were interesting. Lots of interesting ideas, you know, stuff I'll think on, stuff that I'll certainly go back to watch again. It's quite entertaining. But that's that. In terms of admin, interesting character. You know, I do believe that he felt he was doing the right thing. I don't think what he was doing was necessarily wrong, is the thing. I think how they were using Lamb at the end was kind of bordering on wrong and probably crossed the line a little bit, but even then it's because like their entire way of life was being disrupted, essentially. So there's that. But yeah, so I did intend to go back and save admin. After I hit transcend, it gave me two options. One was like continue and one was terminate. I think I misread terminate as transcend, and so thought continue was like continue playing. So that was unintended. But you know, as it goes, I think that I feel like if I had saved admin, that choice of whether or not to erase his manipulation wouldn't have come up. Which that was a tough one, and one I'm still not entirely confident I chose the correct answer on. Correct, quote-unquote, correct answer. Because I do believe in, like, dissemination of the truth, no matter what. But it was an interesting choice. But that being said, I did intend to save him, so what I'm going to do here is that I will actually go back and we'll pick up once I have at least an idea of where the rest of the sigils are. Because what I know is that the stars are not the sigils, but I'll go try to hunt them down. And I won't hunt the sigils down, but I'll find out where they are so we can pick up from there. But yeah, that's it. 2014, that's the copyright. Yeah, so this game came out in 2014. I think it looks gorgeous. Fantastic looking. But yeah, so I'm just going to let the credits roll here. And we will be back in the next episode when I can find out where the sigils are. So I would like to thank everyone for watching, and we will catch you in the Yonder. Bye.